Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome back to another installment of Satisfactory. Give me 2 minutes while I get everything ready here. Just wanna make sure I properly advertised our stuff. As per usual, past streams of this can be found on YouTube at Divi1212, behind the scenes of when I go live, notifications on Twitter or X nowadays at Divi1212TV. And in our Discord, the Divination Station. Of course, if you're catching us later on the YouTube side, do feel free to drop a like or comment. It does help out the algorithm recommend my content for others. And other than that, we are going to get right into today. As you can see here, we got our nice power plant done. Again, just give me a moment. I'm still trying to get all of this stuff corrected. Doing some stuff in the background here. Where the heck is this thing? There it is. There's that one, and this one. Alright. That being out of the way, we today have a agenda of things to do. First off, we're gonna go take a tour of our completed factory here of our turbo fuel plant. Again, does 1,125 turbo fuel per minute to fuel our generator system. It's still taking its time to level out here. If we go over to the machine, see it's still trying to kind of finish leveling all that out to a stable range, but at the end of it, it looks like here it'd be 47,935 megawatts per hour. There's about the equivalent of 150 of the generators in there for making power. I think it's like 144 or something like that, 146, because 4 of them are clocked to 150 or 250%. But these are our 2 buildings here. We got our front building, the main factory portion itself, and then we have the side building with all the generators in it. We're gonna go ahead and look at the front building here real fast for a little tour. Got it. Took a little while to kind of finalize all the designs and come up with something I'm happy. There's still like some little gaps here and there, but when happy, added some curves in on the side here just to kind of give the building a little more finesse, and also these little like kind of like curved building edges on the sides to kind of make it look different than being a flat square box. So let's head on in the main building here. Have a little like foyer area, big old long hallways. Come over here, got a bunch of moving belts up and down. Have our compact coal area. I didn't put up any signs, but I'll plan to put up some signs here. Maybe in the future, if I can label all these rooms of what they are. Got our compact coals running. It's making 900 per minute. We got our regular fuel refineries here. Got some orange lights for those. It's pretty cool, I think, just kind of having it shadowed instead of fully lit up. So this room's purely making all of the fuel that we need to go up and into the building. We go down over here. Go down the hallway, we have some of like the maintenance corridors being shown on the sides. A nice little battery room, charging everything up. We got it on the side here. actually go into the battery room. Nice blue light in here while they're charging. If we take this back area across, is how we get over to the turbo fuel plants. This is a nice long land bridge across here into all of the floors of this. There's 4 floors of this, and then the water production is down on the very bottom floor. If we can just run all the way down, we have our water production underneath here. Head on back up. Should be this floor. There we are. Across, you can see the building over here. It's pretty nice. I like it, at least. More kind of just back room area for maintenance. Come out here. Our first turbo fuel refinery area. Again, with just the red lights. Like, it is all coppered, but you just can't really tell with all the red lights being on. Then we'll go ahead and take our top area up here, up the stairs. Get another turbo fuel area, the second floor one. And these ones have some skylights in them. We have our storage area over here with rubber and a lot of poly beam taken up. And if I go all the way down to this end, we have our extra 500 rubber being made over here per minute. And that pretty much sums up this factory side. So, let's check that off of our to-do list. Today we got a bunch of things to do, mainly being deciding what I want to do for our heavy modular frame factory, and then looking at the logistics of a computer factory. I think I have an area that I want to do heavy mod frames. I just have to see what we have unlocked, because I don't even know if I have manufacturers open yet. We do have manufacturers open. Okay. We're gonna go head on back over to our main factory area. Overall, I really like this build. There might be a few things I might tweak in it later on, but I really like it. Way. Again, really cool. All the pipes going across the bottoms there and everything like that. I like the curves in it. If we go look at it from, let's say, this perspective-wise over here. Really like the slopes and the little flat arches there too. You can kind of see a little bit of smoke coming out of there. I'm at a pretty far render distance for the glass right now, but I like it. crouching. There's some weird bug that it doesn't let you grab onto wires when you're crouching. I don't know why. Because it used to let you do that before, but maybe it's like a texturing thing that it doesn't like. So I actually haven't looked ahead to see what we need for heavy mod frames. I think we're gonna take some of that because we're gonna need steel beams for it. And I think we're gonna build it in this area over here. We got, what, 2 normal iron nodes here. We got concrete, which I think is a normal. It is. We got some normals down here as well. And then we have copper if we need it over here. Copper, if we need it. So I guess first question is, what do we want out of this? Let's grab a manufacturer. And you have 1 recipe for it. 2 per minute, 10 beams, 40 steel pipes, 10 modular frames per minute. Okay. That's a little bit expensive, not gonna lie. But I think we have the resources here to do it. Let's see. So we have 12. A lot of steel pipe. I think we have the alternate beam recipe. I think we do have the alternate beam recipe. Let me grab this. We do. Cased beams. 24. Was that 48? We're just gonna need a lot of beams. Or a lot of pipes, I mean. Screws too. Alright. And then this. Do have steel screws that we can use as well. I think the goal would be to make 4 per minute on these guys. Space to clear that out. So let's get some foundations, snap them down. Let's see where the highest point is. Probably somewhere like here. Probably here. Get out of here, bean. Shoo. Shoo. Pretty much the highest point, and then get foundation fours to go across. I'm gonna need to get rid of some of this foliage. Hee-yah! Some other guys here. I know I'm kind of wasting resources, but I don't really need any of that stuff anyways. We'll go and pick some things up then. For whatever is gonna stick through this. a foundation down. Make sure that we don't clip into this at all. Picked up. You're gonna get picked up. You're gonna get picked up. Let me get a bin. Any bin will do. Go throw this down over here out of the way. And I'm gonna put some of this cable in. I'm gonna put some of this silica in that I don't need right now. Some extra junk that I got. I'll go get this leaves and stuff and get out the way. What? Over here. A crate. Concrete, probably. Yep. Get some of that out of there. Clear this guy. Should be good. So this is kind of curving. In a sense that I could make it a slant. No, probably have to cut most of that out though. This too. Slant it one way, slant it the other way. And let's open these guys up. Probably need Mark II miners for most of this. We have a lot of iron available to us. Nothing though wire related, except for maybe plates? Since if we're gonna be making frames here too, we're gonna need some plates. Oh, I did not mean to zoop that right through the ground there. And that one can stay. Those trees are gonna have to go. These guys can stay too. So these are normal, so we'll do a Mark II and a Mark II. I do have access to water, at least a tiny bit of it still, I think, up here. I don't think I can put it in there, I think that's too shallow, but I think I can put an extractor in this water here. This guy. Cam has bad news. Kind of bad news, Cam.
Our instruments echo in the deep. Do they not plug the shallow threads?
Can you hear me?
Crescendo, the effigy found the key. Sing more.
I was not created for artistic purposes. I am incapable of singing.
You sing.
Noted.
Doom Official has an official modding tool. I did not know that. I do know that somebody is doing yard work outside. Can I hear it? No, I can't. Interesting. You're getting heckin' loud, though. Alright, what else do I need to do? Yeah, I did not know they had an official modding tool. I'm just gonna... I would assume so, because it has their, probably has all the assets and everything that you can make in it. Oh, man, how big am I gonna have to make this place? Your mod's slowly going forward, that's good. Kinda super important bug. Oh. Bugs are no fun. That open too. They didn't include a creative tab or compatibility with the new GI. Oh. Yeah, that sucks. I need more concrete. Boop. Boop. Well, that's no fun if it's not compatible with anything. How are you supposed to do nothing? I didn't put any lights in this place yet. Need to add that onto the to-do list. Add lights. I don't even think this place has a front door actually either. I think it only has side doors. Oops. Oh well. Bean, get off my land! Bean's encroaching in my territory. Get out of here, Bean. You don't belong here. Well, hey, at least your mod's making progress. What do I need? 3 Mark II miners. Oh, I need to get rid of that space elevator off my to-do list. And I need a project workshop as well. Or equipment workshop. 'Cause I need some miners. There's 6 of them for now. 5 and number 6. There you go. There you go. Dean, we're gonna have words if you don't get off my land. Spin this. Go in this way. That's 120. That's gonna have to face a different way, actually. Put it that way. And we'll seal these holes up. Like so. Ooh. Aesthetic. Don't do that. You need to be on top of the resource. Or on top of my foundation. Below it. Here we go. we got 120 limestone per minute coming out of this. 240 coming out of these guys. How much? Build this real fast. Manufacture. If I want 4 of these, I'm gonna need 80. I'm gonna get a sign here. So let me get my parts. Pipes. I need 80. Plus what? Oops. No parts. Heavy modular frames. 40 per minute, and so 80 plus 10, so I need 20 beams per minute. Copy, Control V. When I say 20? 20 beams. We need a ton of screws, but I think I'm gonna do that with with steel beams. Okay, so I don't know what's cheap. Probably these are probably cheaper. So what is that? 4, 8, 12. 4, 8, 12. 16. 20 is 5. 5 times 24 is what? Times 24 is 120. So 120. I need 300 pipes total. Okay. Concrete. 20 times 5. 100 concrete per minute? Times 5 is 100. My little planning board. So parts, concrete. 100 or 100. Now the last thing is screws will be fine. I'm not too worried about screws. I'm worried more about the frames than anything. I think I need 20 of them, right? 10, yeah, I need 20. That is gonna be a little annoying. I could go with more pipes. And get a bunch of those done. Reinforced plates. Make a bunch of them like that. Wire, or I can make a bunch with screws. I have bulk ones too. Here's what I think we'll do. Tear the bean off. Get out of here, silly bean. And then probably gonna plan on maxing out as much as we can get, because we have refineries as well, which can get us the alternate recipe now for steel ingots, solid steel. Pipes only need 30 per. No, I don't want that. I want this. 30 will give me 20. 20. 300 divided by 20 is 15. 15 times 30 is 450. 450 divided by 60 is what? 450 divided by 60 is 7.5. And what is that? 7.5 times 30? Or times 40? Oops. And 7.5 times 40 is 300. Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, we do need to max these out more. Or we use refineries to make pure ingots, which would save us on that stuff. What is that? 30, 35, 20, 40, 60. What is our wet concrete too? I should look at that as well. 80. Yeah, that leaves us short concrete, but we're gonna have to just power charge that out too, so. How much water? Oh, I used 100 water. Oh, we're hitting walls on resources right now. Okay. We're just gonna have to power shard a lot of this, most likely. It's not like we don't have a shortage of power shards. Alright, so let's get this going. I'm gonna need some walls. Probably about here. Then I will use this as a logistics floor. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in right here, and then we will stretch this out via our blueprint. Lock that into place. Probably need to be a little bit bigger. Oh wait, so if we need 450 of that, I don't even know if I have enough coal here to do that. What is this making? And is this a... It's only a Mark 1. Oh, if I turn this to a Mark 2, we'll have enough. That's not terrible. Okay. Gonna encase this guy. this end. Just fill in our gaps for right now. Like I said, I think I'm probably gonna end up curving this wall here. I just need to know where we can go with it. Cut that end so it's not so rigid. And then we might end up curving this guy too. I don't know how much machine space I have. And do this. Fit one more blueprint down right in here. There we go. And that completes that. So, land here. That. I guess we'll put I want one refinery coming off of this guy. And you're gonna need water though. Probably there. You're gonna be doing wet concrete. How much water are you gonna need to do 100? Oops. 125. So even if we have one of you going, it's gonna be pushing that singular water node a lot. I could always divert water from there too, to come straight across and fill these, and just upgrade those power cards instead of having to mess with that. Which probably would be the best option, since I already have an existing water pipe there. And then with you guys, I have 240, and 240 divided by 35 is some stupid number. So we'll just put in these guys, and we'll just start them there. I should be using my blueprints, I don't know why I'm not. It'd make more sense. Need more beams. Not the beams. Delete that. Let's throw in our chain refinery one. Probably right there. Let's go get some beams that I'll need. I think the hardest part is going to be figuring out how to do the frames and anything. Let's grab this. Do I have enough space here to make this? 35. What's 450? Divided by 35. Oh, 65, I mean. 6.9. And 240 divided by 35 is... Okay. So I can make 7 of these guys. We need to stretch this out more. Blueprint, yeah. Foundation, please. No, that's not right. Just scoot this over here. Tree's gonna have to go. Sorry, foliage. What's that? 7 of these, I guess, we'll do. What's 35? 7 is 245. Okay. So the last one I'll just have to make your intake 30, then 35. It's one of these. Snap you right up there. And then another triple. Two more. Motors is the word. This is the first time I'm trying to use 2 manufacturers, I think, for producing this. So, kind of intrigued, actually. See how this turns out. I can say I also built one of these with using refineries and pure ingots, so that's also something interesting. I mean, this setup here is making... how many of these per minute? 5, 10. 10 per minute with the wire, which we'll probably use wire, actually, to save us on plates. What is 65 times 7 is the question. And 65 times 7, 455. Or whatever, 6.8. 65 times... what, 0.68 times 6.8. 40, it might be short on... ingots there. We'll have to look. I don't know. I might need more anyways. But we have more access to iron there, regardless. So I'm gonna need screws and stuff as well. I don't know, I could have planned this out a little better, I guess. You have an awful lot of factories anyways, and a lot that need finished again. So we haven't encased that one, we haven't encased our coal one down there, and we haven't done that main factory with all of our rotors and plates and stuff being made. I was kind of waiting to save it for the truck. Bean! What are you doing in here? You silly bean. He's gonna get stuck. Then I'm gonna have to build around him. It might be a bean disappearance. $65, $65. So if I set this to 60, I have to go 55, 56, 55.5, 0.75. Ooh, that's 7. 2. What? That's crazy. That is a crazy number. .7. I don't like it. So we're just gonna do 65. And we'll adjust the difference here in the ore by what, 5? It's so stupid though to not use the whole amount. 2240, 245 will give me what I need for that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. That's 140 water, and then another crazy number on top of this. Need this to produce 100. 125. 140 plus 125 is 265. What did this say? 150. Eesh. Oops. 150. How much am I using for this right now? This is where it gets complex, trying to connect all your factories together, kind of. I could also have some of this concrete be delivered here, but I don't feel like it. 100, 200, 300. 300 is being used. Underwater. This is doing what, 360? Yeah. Oh no, let's do 300. So I can power shard some of those and then upgrade the pipe to a Mark II and have it split off. Have each of those do 200 water instead of 300, or instead of 100, and then we'll have 600 water. And that'll fill these machines at least to the brim. More or less. I think height-wise we're good too with that. Maybe bring it in right around there. So that works for me. So let's see. We have refineries doing that, going into that, and then we'll need is that 65 times 7, 65 times 7. 455. Notes. I misplaced my signs, or did I delete them? Maybe I deleted them. My notes! I needed 300 pipe. No, I hate this. 300 pipe. But I also need not only 300 pipe, but I'm gonna need some steel screws as well. And that's 7 times 40. That's 300. Okay. My math is getting wonky somewhere. Let's build a constructor real fast. So, steel pipes, 20, and I need 300. So that's 20. 300 divided by 20 is 15. 15 times 30 is 450. And 450 divided by 60. 450 divided by 60, 7.5. 7.5 times 40 is 300. Okay. But we'll probably need like 8 of these. So what's 8? 8 times 40. 20. Okay. 320, that gives me 80 ingots to work with. Oh no, I should do 8.5 times 40. 440. Yeah. That gives me what, 60 ingots off of that belt, and then I can use those 60 ingots somewhere else to do something else. But, so I need 8.5 of these smelters. So this will be a room in itself. Split that off from everything. This will be over here doing its own thing. Bean, you're stressing me out. I'm gonna need to go something like down the middle here with of these. Not center. So, get out of here, Bean. Go down the other side with another 5. And there's the tip of the shoe of these. Right on the line there. Okay. Skip the middle. is not lined up. That's 9 of them. This one's gonna have to be clocked down to 30. And we'll split these up in how they feed things in. I'm gonna use the alternate recipe for iron ingots and coal. Let's copy and paste that on this guy. Skip that middle one because we adjusted that already. Paste, 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 and paste. Out of here, Bean. You're gonna be a room in yourself, I guess. Take. This thing's gonna be doing its own thing. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with that. It's such an awkward spot, too. I might shift this over. That too. It's so weird because this one really should be over here for the water. Chain refinery. I'll line it up with the middle, I think, like that. And set this to 100. There we go. Sorry, Buddy Bean, you're gonna have to go. You can't just be walking through my build. Get out of here. You take so much damage. Sorry, Mr. Bean. Alright, so 15 constructors I need for this thing. What a mess it's gonna be. Do it like that, I guess, so we'll do 4 and then we'll do 3. Okay, we're not like that. Same thing on this side. Line them up. Or 8. this one. Drops us to 15, and we make pipes. And excess steel we're gonna have to send to make screws and beams. Probably do another hit for these guys. This will probably be a pit 1. Stretch that up to that side. Stretch this one up to this side. I'm gonna get that diagonal in, I think, as soon as possible. Or else I'm not gonna be able to do it. Diagonal's gonna look heckin' weird. Especially right next to this thing. Let's get our foundation in. Grab our road barrier. And it's perfect 45. Get our foundation. Nudge it. Just delete these ones. I don't want it to do that. But it's going to. What if I only take it to there and then we straighten that out? 3. Do 3 like that. Get our red barrier on this side and do the same thing. Foundation. Have a nice little slant. And we'll probably change the ground eventually to match whatever I need it to match. Cut this out. So that stays flat. That's gonna poke through though. Ooh, I hate that that does that. Why? Does it have to? It's gonna have to. I mean, there's ways to cover that, I guess. You can make it work. It's fine. we'll deal with it. Can't be perfect. Can't really even notice it that much. Really, I mean, like, these things are gonna poke through there too, so it's at least gonna be covered. So that is pipes. 15 times 20 is 300. I need one constructor. To do our other steel things. Where do I want to put it though is the question. Probably right in the middle here. I think. No, actually, I might put it on this side. Put it probably there. Have it go into 3 other constructors that are doing our alternative screws, or steel screws. We'll just put a regular splitter on this. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of screws. Steel beams, 15. This will be diagonal as well. Barrier that way. Get our foundations. I might hold off on sloping this corner. I just know I need that sloped. Although it pokes out stupidly. That height before I gotta go. Oh no, this one does stupid things too. Shoot. That's alright, we can hide that with a wall piece. Like that. I'm gonna mess with that then to make it look fine, but that'll do for now. Okay. that might end up being just the first floor of items that need to be built. So let's go ahead and start kind of hooking this up. Leave that to there. I might turn this part into a part of the factory as well. I haven't decided yet 100%, but I want to get some of this at least started to hook up. So let's get this water to 200. This temporary walk-in. Block. This 200. Make this one 200. Actually 240. $480. Doesn't need any shards, so 120. That'll give you 500. Let's get our customizer. Paint swatch, 2 pipes. And let's paint these 2 Mark II lines. 2. 2. 2. To get our clear Mark II line down. Let's change this over to that. See how far this goes. That one. Pipe. Mark II. Architecture. Mark II. Probably gonna have to change up the connection at the end because I think it's just a curve. Architecture. Yeah, it's just a curve and junction, so just delete that out. Get out of here, gas cloud. Like that. Okay, let's just kind of gut this. Need to reopen this line. Can I put a junction right in between here? I can. Right there. Delete that line and see where that connects to here. A clear Mark I pipe, vertical. Connect that up. Like so. I need to get this mortar connected again. Before this factory hates me. Probably already does. Like, why'd you take our water? It's alright, it'll catch up real fast. Architecture. Yeah. Okay. Things like backed up now. Fine though. It'll catch up. Thing with this, just want to look at this real fast. It's full. I'll be full. So then the other 300 needs to go over this direction. About that tall, I think. That bend down. No, it does not. Okay, so it's like a meter up more. That's fine. Which makes, I guess it makes sense, yeah. Just zoop that across. Put in a temporary wall with a wall junction. Definitely on that level. I guess we'll find out. And mark 1 pipe. That guy. And let's put this all back together. That wasn't too bad. This one's gonna have to go over here and start from this wall. I don't really care if they're not lined up exactly. We can do this. Ow. Ow. Appreciate if you stop. Thank you. We'll just have that overlap like that. Now we can just delete all this. And delete this. And there we go. I didn't know that clip through the bottom like that? Does it do that for the whole thing? It does. I don't care. You never really under these anyways, per se. What really matters is what's above it. And it looked fine to me, so no complaining. Junction. I can connect fine and dandy. These are gonna have to go in from below. Get some conveyor holes. Have them touch that lip of the machine there. And these are all Mark 1s. Get our junctions. Oops. Regular Mark 1s. All this together. And that should be good for iron. Our little happy medium. Should be that water flowing. Guess I just gotta set all the way straight across here. And now that'll have its happy little water. This pipe should fill up and be done, and then we'll be good. On that aspect. This will need a hole with a Mark 3 belt going into it. A Mark 3. Taking 150, 25 water. Snap that piece on the wrong way. More tile. And this will be taking concrete at 100 coming out, and that'll be taking that upstairs to the next floor. These guys, 65 times 7, 455. All gonna go onto one 480 belt. They're all just gonna join up together on mergers. Curving in the center like that. Go all the way over this way. Each of these are making 65, so they're going to be Mark II belts feeding into this thing. Except for the middle one, I think, right? Oh no, that one's even doing 65, that's right. We said we weren't underclocking any of these. So I should have 60 extra units coming out of this thing too. Which I'm okay with having 60 extra ingots come out of this. We're gonna have a wall here. And I'll be heading out this way, and then going back in over here. I'll figure out how I'm getting the coal over here too. Send our overflow somewhere. I think I'm gonna have wall holes for the iron ingots to go into. I think we'll do it like that. Do the same thing over on this side. 2, 4. These will all be Mark 1s because it's 40 going in. Probably should have planned this out a little better. But I kind of just wanted to jump in and start doing this factory. They're all gonna have to come from underneath, which means this iron's gonna have to go underneath, which I'm fine with. It's back from the wall. I'm gonna make sure that that connects with that. And then I'll put the wall hole back. It all goes into that. Goes underneath. It'll come back out up top through here. I think I want the coal running along the sides. And then these going up and back over the top of those. To make a cool looking design so it like loops back on itself. Yeah, so we'll do that. This room might get teensy tiny little tight. That's okay. You just have to figure out how many is going each direction. So each of these are going to start as Mark 1 belts. Come back on themselves like that. That does get awful tight. But that's okay. Because I'll probably do it via catwalk. More or less. And then these will take stacked mergers. So is that not... just not high enough? I think. Or it might be high enough. Because I think it's just gonna skirt over the top of the machine like that. Yep. That's high enough. Okay. So that's 60... $120. 180. 240. 60 times 5. 300. So it's gonna end up being a Mark IV belt. I guess we'll just end up connecting them all together. Except for one, because one will have to go just to the screws, because that takes 60. So what is this, 9? 9 times 60 is 540. 8 times 60 is 480. So I should be able to fit 8 of them on a thing together. So you do 480. Grab another stacked merger. So I'll end up just looping them around the back like that. So this will there. There. This one will loop here. This will be our 480 line. Yeah, trying to get this with those water pipes gonna be annoying. Let's go from here to there. Lock that into place. I'm fine with that. So that'll send all that wrapped around there. And somewhere out this way. And then this line is gonna have to go out the other side. There we go. Let's see which direction that one was. That guy. Single line of 60, and then that's going to be a single line of 60 going this way. And connecting that wise, not really lined up with anything in particular. Kind of sucks. I think the same thing with this one, not really lined up with the center. Kind of is annoying. I should have probably watched that a little closer. Double for that one. Same thing here. A wall. A double one. And I'll do it like that. And I'll swing this one the same way. That way they both mirror each other so it doesn't look strange. And then this will be the ground level. For this one, so I'm gonna need a conveyor hole here and there. There. And a conveyor hole there. This one is a Mark 1. This one is a Mark 4. Oh, that's the wrong spot. And a Mark 4. Alright, so we got our iron, our concrete, which will be hooked up then. Still need to bring my coal over to connect to these guys, and I need to connect those all up together. And this is a Mark 3. Let's get those going there. Mark 3 going over there. I'll connect this up. Soup this all down. Okay, that's concrete hooked up. And that will make concrete there. That'll go up. These two are going down. This one's splitting into two. Each of these takes 30. Wish I could load balance that better. Probably gonna have to wait for one side to fill up for the other. And we'll split these. snapping on to way too many things. And do the same on this side. Here's that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's 7 times 30 is 210. And what? 30 times 8. Okay. Makes sense. This side. These will all take Mark 1's in, and then they'll be split as Mark 3 lines going down the belts. For the inputs at least. Outputs will probably be Mark 4. Or should be Mark 4 the whole way. Fours. Or Mark 3s and then middle are Mark 4s. Keep getting confused. Because these are making 20 per minute, and 20 times 15 is 300. That's how much pipe we need. Okay. Let's hook up this next. What is that, 245? Send that in right here, I guess. Let's add a splitter. My light on so I can actually see. And place there. Just kind of take it down the line. Foundation space. Let's get our splitters again. And this is 240 something, so they're 245 I think, so they're bringing in like 3 lines down. This whole thing. Then we'll want a bear hole. Mark 3 on there. We need a merger. We're in the middle of these two. It's gonna have to be a Mark 3. It's gonna have to be a Mark 2. And this is gonna be a Mark 3. Nice. Now I gotta get that hole over here. Ain't that gonna be a doozy itself. I wanna bring it from probably over this side. We could bring it straight across and down into a box. Through there, maybe? Might be the safest spot for it. Build a temporary wall. Do that. We'll bring this over here. Foundations. About there. Delete that. We rotate this as a. Need another drill, but you might be able to rotate that as a Mark II. Because I think I need 300, if I recall correctly. That's gonna be... It does go 100% straight, by the way. Put that back in. Delete this. Tree be gone. We need some more frames. What we're short on. Oh my goodness, don't jump off the... Don't jump off the manta ray. I can't jump forward. He's too fast. It's pretty fun. Isn't really what I wanted to do, but... Hello, friend. Can you take me over to my, things? Actually, I can get them from here. Just come over in here. Take some of those. Thank you, very considerate. Oops. Back up here. Maybe a long pipe across the top. Look at that, you can see that factory all the way over here in the distance. That's crazy. Let us get our Mark II miner. Lines up pretty much perfect with the grid. Back down. And we're just gonna send this grade across. It's awkward with that wall. That's wonderful. So what we're gonna need some 1 meter walls and then an actual entry thing that we can switch out then. I just need to get it over here. 240. I think I only need 300, right? Because what is that? 9 times 40. 360. Oh, wait. Isn't one of these supposed to be halved, right? The middle one is supposed to be halved? This one? Yeah, so 30. So 8.5 times 40, 340. What I need. $340. And we need Mark IV belts running along this thing. What does it curves very, very slightly coming off of this way. I want this to be straight. Alright, now it'll be straight. Oh, I gotta launch because that guy comes across the top of the factory too. Can't go up super high, forgot about that. I should only need 2 floors though for this factory anyways. And crouch. Delete that. Delete that. And then what did I say? Okay. We have our belt coming along this way. It's gonna send it right down into that floor hole. There we go. Alright. So it's supposed to be going... Why would it let me connect that like that? 3 engines coming in there. And I gotta connect that all up over here. Or 340, I should say. We'll have it come... Shoot. Can't have it there, so we'll just bring it up through here. A floor hole. I guess here? One here and one here. Make sure that they're lined up to each other, which they are. Get our splitters. So busy. We're all so busy. Okay. Last one. Oh, which it is. Alright. Now do the next two. Over yonder. See when they're lining up with me. Joints are going to be 1s, and then the entrances are going to be 40, 80, 120, yeah. Whatever that is. So they're going to be Mark 3s going in there. Grab our Mark 3 loaded belt. Mark 3 lift. Up that way. Okay, same thing on this side. 3 lift. It looks like once again I've overestimated how much I can actually get done in a factory in one time, so... Even though we just hit our 2-hour mark, and we're still kind of on like the base components of getting like the raw resources in, so... This probably might end up being a 2-parter. These two are my coal inputs. So I need a splitter. Not for this one. And a splitter off of this one. And then Mark 3s going into those. And this is a Mark 3 belt, joining them, and then it's a Mark 4. from there to there. This is my iron coming down, I believe. Can you just double check that? It is. So my iron comes down on a Mark IV line. It has to be split in the middle here. So we'll put these all as Mark 1s. And then we'll do splitters down the middle here. One only has one. Has two, and this one needs to be a smart splitter. I need a crafting bench real fast. Gonna let me squeeze one in here. Give me an AI limiter. So, smart splitter, because we should have like 65 or something like that coming off of this end, or 60 or something, I don't know. This will be iron ingot, iron ingot, this one is overflow. And these are all Mark 1s connecting to these guys. This one is Mark 4. Down these guys. And this has to hook up over this way somehow. Might have a tiny smidgen of belt spaghetti here, as this guy has to cross across here. But it'll at least be hidden under our logistics floor, so you won't see it. So 340, if I'm doing 65 times 7, 455, 55 minus 340 is 115 extra, so we're gonna need a Mark II belt coming out of here. And we're just gonna go somewhere over here for right now. We'll figure out what we're using that extra 115 iron for, give or take. Just gonna put a sign down so I remember how much iron is actually coming off of this. Put a sign here. Set it for level 5. Alright, so we have our steel coming down through there and being split into these two. Our splitter. One Mark III line going this side. One Mark III line going this side. Our Mark IV conveyor hole coming out here and connecting up to these guys. So and this guy here is gonna go all the way to the end. Get collected somewhere in there. Our steel walls. Poke out to the side. It does, but you're not really going to be able to tell that it pokes out the side. Or does it? No, maybe it doesn't. It does not poke out the sides. Okay. Fortunately, though, I couldn't make this steel here. No, I'd like to. I can do like 2 beams, maybe. To kind of cover up the transition there. I'm gonna put that there, it's gonna poke through the wall. Like that. Put one. That poke through. That poke through there. This one needs to move over though. It does poke through there. Oh, come on. You can do it. Stop being so finicky. It's like such a stupid point. Can I delete that guy for a second? There's where I want you. Now we can put him back. Perfect. I think that's the best we're gonna get out of that. Which I'm okay with because I know that wall is kind of messed up with the little plants going through there. But I can't do nothing about that. Like I said, I can cover this up. I can't cover that tiny little plant up though. Just because he's going to be so inconvenient. And I think the rest of it works fine. It's just that guy. But I can live without it. Or can live with it, I should say. Alright, let's get these guys hooked up. I need our mergers. Down that way. We'll have 300 at the end, so this will be a Mark 4 line. And these are going to be Mark 1s hooking up to these guys. There wasn't so much going on in the hub, but it's because I have all that pulled up when you look at the belts. So this is 300 pipe coming out of here. And this is 60. We go into this machine here. Be split into those screw makers. Now I need this one, and that there. Do that around the sides. Question is, I can curve it 3 like I did that one. So let's do that. Foundation. Nudge him over. I'm gonna connect this guy here. And you gotta do it from both sides too, because it doesn't nudge properly if you start it on one side and don't do it to the other. There's those 3. See, now that's off. Let's go back. Put that in. Maybe we'll do this with all 4. Let's get our barrier. A little happy medium between those two. what, 2 more or like that? 2, 2. And then we did our slope wall. 4. Like that. Trying to figure out where I want these to go. I guess I could take them. To take one each off to the side. And then one goes straight up. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna need those extra screws for, but figure out what to do with them then. There's a break from the other side. Let's see. Okay. Very flat right now. We can figure out how to fix that then. My question is, can I use these diagonal walls? Would they help me kind of cover some stuff here? So, say if I put it like that. What does that look like on the other side? Terrible. Pokes out like a sore thumb. What about using one of these? That's not bad. Not gonna work though. We're gonna have to just use these guys. And you won't see this clipping in the center, but it looks smooth on the bottom here. Okay, I'm happy with that. So then we got, what, Mark 3. Those screws going out that way. If I do 2 belts on this wall, what does that look like? Can I get 2 belts of this going out on this wall? Not really. Nope, super awkward. Figure out where that one's going then. I guess it might have to go in a floor hole. No, we can't, because this is ground right here. Isn't it? Oh no, there is. I did leave space for logistic. Okay. Ground it is. These screws going out that way, these screws going out that way, these screws going down below. Where they're off to, I'm not sure. I know 2 of them are gonna have to go back over yonder. Let's go ahead and annoying that those miners are right in the middle of the factory, but can't really do anything about that. Setup. So this is the main level. Be a door, probably going into here. Walking down this way is a catwalk. Probably with steel. Steel frame catwalk like that. This will be open. Probably up until... Probably up until here? Question mark? No. Do up until... Oops. That's not polished. Up until here. Unfortunately, I don't have any, like, triangle foundations. That'd be something. Even if I were to, like, do a half foundation, it's gonna look super weird. Still wouldn't work right anyways. Good clip. We have, like, one like that. Spun this one. Yeah, it's still clip. Okay. That'll just be a wall corner. Do the same on this side. To be left open like that. I kind of don't hate that that's open. And I kind of don't hate that that side's open like that either. We can put fencing around it. So I can put a fence like that. And same thing for this here. Oops. Those up like that, and we'll do the same thing here. That's fine, because you really can't notice it then. Like I said, I'm okay with these being open like that. Considering this will all be fenced anyways. Like this is going to be fenced. And like that. So that's all fenced in. Making screws. This will have catwalk on it. Same thing on this side. I think I'll just close the catwalk off right here. Those just join together. This will be a wall with a door. I can figure out the rest of this. Like that. And then we'll foundation. Perfect. Can't complain. Alright, so we have our screws that we need. We have our pipe that we need. We'll need concrete, which we have, and we'll need our beams. So we'll be making beams with pipe that we have. We need to offshoot some of that pipe too, then, to our actual refineries. Then we gotta figure out what we're doing for modular frames for our final stuff. And that's gonna be the particular question. It might have to go down this way, to be honest. Because this guy's gonna fly above. We are gonna have some space for some of this stuff, but not a lot. And I think I'm gonna do the actual things down here. Let's kind of set that up a while. So, like, where I'm actually going to build these things. So, put down about 3. Probably gonna end up being 2 down instead of 3, but that's fine. Because we want to put a logistics floor underneath. Up, put our foundations down for the actual level. I might want to leave some space actually in between this, so I might start our foundations here. There's gonna be a lot of stuff coming through right there. Coming down and about. So with that space in mind, we'll use these for this. It goes out 4, so I'll use my blueprint. Let's nudge this over. That. That guy. Plenty of space for two of these. Like that. And we'll snap the other. Like that. Yeah, it looks good to me. Heavy modular frames, heavy modular frames. $240, $480, and $40.80. Expensive things. Alright, so let's figure out how to go up floors next, I guess. So this thing's gonna be enclosed. We're gonna have to put a staircase somewhere in here. This guy's like the lonesome refinery. I need to figure out where that guy's going at some point. I think he's out 3. Maybe this would be like a catwalk area. Off the back side of this. Where everything's coming in to build these modular frames. Stretch it across like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this room. This is like a weird little room. I'll have to figure that out. I kinda just want to seal this off with concrete because I'm not gonna be able to see anything anyways. Can I slap a corner wall on this? Can I just need to do this first? And then I can slap this guy on here with the inverted. Then we can go up. Build this guy. On the pit. Decided how I'm wrapping that yet. That's wrapped like that. I probably will just finish this with a regular wall. Invert ramp. These guys. Up there. This here. About 3 for right now. Might put some windows in there, maybe. Put some natural light in. Because that's not going to be lit over here at all. I mean, I can put some windows in, I guess. Some diagonal ones. Can we see the foliage, maybe? It's doing all sorts of weird things. I don't know. Maybe it's best to just seal that off. Wall, we need pillars, then we can work on the floor, I think. Like this. So we need a logistics floor. Before I have that other floor down, so just see how much we're working with here. Grab our blueprint. Oh no, I just deleted. Shoot. So you gotta watch what your thing's grabbing. Hey, 1-1. Thank you for the cheer of 95. Is that bits? Yeah, 95 bits. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Don't need a smart splitter, I need a regular splitter. There we go. Yay, indeed. Thank you, I do appreciate it. Means a lot when people help support us. So I accidentally deleted that, so we're gonna put that back. Need to figure out how much space I have. I don't have that much space. I still need to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, exceeded max nudge. Darn it. Well, that was dumb. How much is that for? 1-1, I hope your day is going well. Have you done any more fishing? Melting your brain fishing? Oh, I believe it. I absolutely believe it. I may come join you then. Let's grab our blueprint again. Need one more muddy. Oh man, I can understand the grind. That one elusive muddy. Okay, that side's in, that side's in. Gotta deal with this side. Those off, so it's a little lower in here, but I don't mind that. Just forgot to get rid of that. Not bad. I like it. I like how it looks. You don't understand this game? This game is about building factories. So all it is constantly building things to upgrade more things and get more points. Your goal is to complete Project Assembly, which is that big space elevator there, requiring different phases of objectives, which you can see in the top corner. There's also milestones that you can do as well in the hub that have you progress to get more things. Right now I'm working on making these heavy modular frames. I'm trying to make 4 per minute of them. So I'm building this big old factory to get all the parts necessary to do that. Up to that point to build, I think. I need that giant manta ray to come fly back around so I can see where I'm at for this. Hey! Hey, you over there! Come back! It's gonna take a minute to loop back around. More walls. that can stay like that, I guess. Decide if I need to change it to a different structure then later on. This is our floor space that we still have available. Oh, it's a slug. Okay. Alright, so we have our under concrete going into our pipes, and then we need, how many constructors is that? Or not constructors, assemblers. Four times 5. 10, 20. That. I need 5 of these guys. Which, it's not bad. It can be done right up here, I guess. Good a spot as any. Oh, I need more concrete. Plenty. I really need to put lights in here. Can't see. Too dark. Alright, so us loop this floor in. I guess I could have made it with other things, but it's fine. And let's put 5 of these guys down. Assemblers. Put that in place here for a second, so we'll see where that ends. It's right, it has like a weird how it looks. Change it up a little bit. Spread them out, I think, would be the best option. 2. And number 5. That is down here. Where's our manta ray at? Did I miss him? Oh no, he's over there. Okay. I might have missed him. Surprised though, I would have should have heard him fly over. So these are alternative cased beams using pipes. I'm gonna get those 20. Is there any enemies in this game? Yes, there are. They're like little alien creatures. There's some like spider arachnid things. There are little like plasma spitters, and then there are these like bull things. There's also some like flying insect bugs too, as well. And there's like 4 different variants of them. Like this guy. Ow. For example. Good, my manta ray buddy's coming. Need to see how tall my factory is compared to this guy. They can't have my factory too tall, or else he's gonna collide with it. And I don't want that clipping, because it will just clip right through him. Come on, little buddy. Glide right over top. It's gonna be pretty darn close, that's for sure. Yeah, it'll be darn close. So no higher than that point right there. I might even want to slope this corner here so that this slopes in. No higher than 4 foundations, or 4 wall rooftops, or 5. I think it's 5. It's 4. 4 in like a weird percent. 4 in like 3 foundation meters. Okay. I can live with that. So those are those. These are gonna need 4 holes. And these are all Mark 1s going into these. And then we'll send these down as Mark 1s as well. Conveyor lifts. Kinda sucks because I gotta go into work later, so At least for now, we'll have to come back and finish this factory after the fact, so... Let us... kind of plan what we need to do for next time. So, let's see. What needs done? Just add that there. So I can edit this list. I'm just gonna delete all of this. Don't really have any list for our off-air items to do. As for episode 14, can you frames? We need to pretty much just do the frames, I think. Right? Because we have the screws. Do I need concrete too for that? Hold on a second. What is our beam recipe? No parts. Heavy mod frames, where are those? No, screws. Okay, pipes, screws, frames. Okay. Fail to press the buttons I need to press. Q. So, continue heavy modular frame factory. And brackets. 20 frames per second. Do that. It's gonna be a lot of other things too, so it might be like a factory for reinforced plates. Plates. Because those are going to be another resource that I don't think I'm going to have enough of to do that. But we'll build our frames in this factory up top here and then get the other stuff from pooled things. Then we'll plan our computer factory next. If time allows, basically. So that'll be our list. For our next episode will be continue our heavy modular frame factory. We need 20 frames per second. Sub-factory for reinforced plates, because we'll need that. Do these. And I think I'm going to use the alternate recipe for that. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons today. For reinforced plates. I think we're going to use this recipe and downgrade them. I could use this. But I think it won't have enough for that. So how much... I don't know how many I actually need. Where's our plates at? Our frames at? Frames. This is making 2 per minute. It's gonna be a lot of rods. It uses 3. So we're gonna need a lot of things for that. But we'll plan that out next time. I think that is where we're gonna call it for today. As the sun sets, we can go jump and look at our turbo fuel factory. I wonder if the power is leveled out yet. I don't think it has. It's probably gonna take a while for it to actually level out. Yeah, it's still fluctuating. That's fine. So, let's kind of just jump over here. Look at our beautiful factory in the distance that we started looking at today. There it is. So that is what we're going to call it. As per usual, past streams of this can be found on YouTube at Dibby1212, behind the scenes of When I Go Live, notifications on Twitter or X nowadays at Dibby1212TV, and in our Discord, the Divination Station. If you did enjoy this content, do feel free to drop a like or comment below what you thought and give me some feedback on my stuff so I can build better factories. I don't know why. It's funny because I don't know why I went and... Oh. I keep getting stuff. Sorry, distracted. But I think that's where we're gonna leave it off today. I don't know why I was kind of just drawing a blank there. Next time, like I said, we'll work on our reinforced modular frames, so if you're following me here on Twitch, do feel free to come back and watch the next episode of this when we have it. And if you're catching us on the YouTube side, feel free to catch that on YouTube and watch the rest of the series on there so far. We're making great progress, at least in my opinion. So, big things are coming. It's just slow and steady with some of these middle factories that you gotta build in the system, and then they get really big later on, so we'll get networks in of everything then, and everything will eventually connect and build other things. So, I'll catch you guys all in the next one.